Thank you so much.
And I didn't bring you coffee. Did you want coffee?
No, I don't want any. Thank you.
I'm not sure where you're sitting.
Me over there.
Okay.
Oh, you're there?
Yeah.
You need to
Stick it right here.
I'm not going to. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
I tried.
It's like a French vanilla flower.
Do you guys need a few minutes?
I need a little bit more time.
Okay.
Thank you. If we're not getting the super slam,
Is it on? Are we doing it?
yeah.
happening?
So Ethan, give us the intro. Go.
Oh, are we?
Talk to
Hurry.
how this works.
Ethan,
doing
we're
the
on
podcast
press
now?
time. Yeah.
Okay, one sec.
Oh. Can I look at the camera and sigh a lot?
Yeah.
Do your best
Are you really
impersonation.
gonna let me do that?
Do your best impersonation of Jim Halpert the entire time.
I have not seen The Office. I've seen the first 1 or
It's a
2
lot of
minutes
20s.
of the pilot, and it seems like they have
It
potential.
really will add up. Sorry, guys, just give me a minute here.
We doing this?
I bet you I have more than you right now.
Possibly.
You gonna count yours, Michael?
Where's that? What is this all from? This from just today?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way. It's got a hundo in that there.
So
Actually, I have
100,
some money in my
120,
wallet.
140, 160,
Don't we have- do you
180,
help counting?
200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400, 410.
Yeah, you have more than me.
420, 425, and that many ones.
Can we count them?
I have $20 in one of your SD cards.
That's worth a lot.
I'll sell it to you for $400 right now. You don't know what's on here, but you're never gonna get it back if you don't buy it from me.
We didn't get to watch the video. I feel bad.
The offer expires in one podcast.
$40. 41s, which is $40.
All right, so let's dive into this right away. What'd you think of that video, Gideon?
I thought I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Very, very well done. Didn't see the ending coming.
Cool. That's pretty intriguing. I love how we can get different perspectives on the same podcast because I thought it was one of the more boring 35-minute
I mean,
videos.
it was boring, but like it was the good kind of boring.
where it keeps you right there.
Yeah, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, I pulled up like porn on a separate display like 4 times while I was watching it, so I really got to, you know.
Wait, if I recall correctly, you only spent about 2 minutes watching it.
You're right, and I was in the back of your car. I just have a separate phone.
I don't think we're talking about the same video.
I think that Denny just needs to work on their they have like some kind of fire alarm or something going off. It's like a loud squeaking noise.
It's like a whining.
Yeah, it's like
I feel bad for him.
Poor dude.
the manager of Denny's.
He's a dog though.
I feel like he's cold.
He's an animal. He's an animal.
No, he is built for
He's
that.
got a huge tub of fat.
No, he doesn't.
I know, not anymore.
That's where he has hair everywhere.
All right, why did I even need to look at the menu? I'm getting the super slam. It's obvious.
Am I even hungry? I think I've reached the point where I'm too tired to even be hungry or anything.
We did all of our segments for the podcast today, so now we have to freestyle it.
Okay.
Can't read anymore.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Ethan.
I need to be very careful with this coffee because
DJ E.
I will pee myself.
Get close to the mic.
I read that some people don't stir in their creamer. I didn't read it. My friend told me. They just put it in and then just start drinking. So I stir in one, then put the other one in, and then start drinking.
You're a man of half and half.
Yeah, exactly. Best of both worlds, Van Halen.
Gideon, what's
Guys,
your...
I want to dive into this.
Okay.
I actually,
God
so
awful.
I was thinking about some things I wanted to ask Gideon, and I realized outside of like the shows he watches on Netflix
It's
in
my
the
life.
last
That is my
4
life.
months of like his existence, I know nothing about Gideon.
You halfway there. Shoot.
So, Gideon, what was your childhood like?
I don't know. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
What was
So how
your,
do you guys know each other? You worked at the bar together.
Yes,
Duh,
That's
I've told you this 100
the
times.
answer. Yeah, we put up with him at the bar.
a Caucasian American,
I am very not Caucasian.
Native American descent,
I guess technically, yes, Caucasian, because there's only, 4 of those?
smallpox survivor.
What'd you think of the pipeline project that my grandpa was working on?
Semi-survivor.
So,
My grandpa really spearheaded that pipeline project. Gave a lot of people
Because
access to oil.
something in me died when I went through that.
what was it?
I don't know, I couldn't think of anything. My will to come up with witty things to say when asked questions.
Dude, our dog is gonna start straight up barking pretty soon.
I know.
You know what, that waitress probably shouldn't have given him attention. Now he's like, before he's like, oh, they're abandoning me. He's like, oh, a friend.
Yeah,
And now he's like, oh, she abandoned me.
he went through double abandonment.
Poor dude. What should I get? What are you getting?
I'm getting the Super Slam. Michael, what are you
Where is
getting?
it? Where?
The Super Slam, duh.
Where? Don't
It's
dare.
a hidden menu item. But what
tell
she
her you
compared
want
it to
slam.
something. It's like the Grand Slam Slugger, but with what instead of pancakes?
One-
Toast instead of pancakes.
One less egg or something.
But it's like $7 or something. It's a great deal.
Sure. That sounds good.
Oh,
It's called the Body Slammer.
Yeah, ask her for the body slammer.
The Grand Slammer?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, it's the Grand
Start
Slammer.
making up names.
I'm gonna ask her for. I'm just gonna whatever comes to my mind
All right.
for slam, and I'm gonna say, you get to decide what it is.
Yeah, just pick a slam. Any slam. Like Russian slamlet.
And I'll just say my preference is no dairy.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
give me you in 10 words.
That's I can't
That's something you
count.
want to give someone
No.
10 words? I can't even count the. I can't even think of
You
a
and
number.
Ethan.
I can't even think of a
Get the
number.
hell off of ESPN while we're
Dude,
doing a podcast.
I'm not
First
surprised that
one.
you and Ethan work at the same bar. You guys have similar academic
Oh
limitations.
shoot! Tomorrow, hold on. I
We
need.
kind of do, actually.
We've talked not at length, but multiple times about how similar we are. I zoned out at the very end of that sentence, so I don't know why you said you're not surprised.
Do you use your phone at every podcast you do?
No, I don't. I'm just need to make sure my fantasy teams are good, and then I'm all yours.
This is the guest you got.
I did my best.
You
I was
couldn't come up
everyone
with
else.
anything better.
I have money on this. Okay.
Everyone else was busy.
Everyone else was like, I'm not waking
here.
up
I'm
at
just looking at numbers.
5:30.
That's good. Okay, look, we're already 1/3 of the way there. That one's good.
Is anything going to change by you looking at this by the time?
I don't know. See, look at this. Keenan Allen is not going to play.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
she's giving him some attention.
That's what I mean.
Put in.
She's like,
Sammy
what kind of
Watkins.
sick person
Let's
would
go-
leave
that's
their
it.
dog out in the cold, freezing? It's below 0 Celsius. Kelvin.
Oh man, that's quite impossible. Look, I'm done. I'm done. I had to switch out a player. It's a good thing I checked.
Cool. Okay, so
All right,
have-
my biggest question. This one's been haunting me.
Pocket. That's my question. My charger.
Where'd you get that jacket?
Nice, France.
Should have known.
I got very upset one day at work because
Bleach.
I got bleach on it, and like I don't have a lot of jackets, and I really like this jacket, and so I was wearing it to the bar, which is a mistake, but it was back when I was at door guy for life. But yeah,
I
got
think
bleach on
Ethan
it. It was so sad.
embodies that a lot more than you do.
I don't know that I did because I was bar back. I'm bar back for life more than Gideon was, but
I'm
he
a
actually
manager,
had a door. He was a
And
door
I've
guy
taken the
longer.
trash out as a manager within the last. Oh, it was sometime last semester. It's been a while. It was
not
towards
while I
the end of
worked
last
there.
semester. It was. Towards the end. When did you start?
In May, like end
Okay,
of May.
then yeah.
So are you the worker that Ethan comes home and he's like, this one guy is so hypocritical. Like, he tells me one thing and then he does this other thing and he's just like an
Probably.
asshole all the
I don't
time.
know.
He's like, I think he had black hair. His name was like Gribbins or something. Gribbins. I don't know.
Anyways.
Um,
No, I think
awkward.
of Breedens.
This-
He's
Smart.
a really
He's short.
hypocritical dude that works at the bar with
He's
black
really
hair.
short. He used to be chubby, but
All right,
he
all
went
right.
on this weight loss program and he lost it all, but he's gained it all back since then.
Yeah, he's called the
So we used to call him
the
Gribby.
biggest. It's the biggest winner.
So you watched the character analysis of BoJack Horseman.
yeah, of
Okay.
Brad.
Don't bring up that he saw that.
Okay, so
Come on.
I really
By who? Wait, who did it? Which video? Was it on YouTube?
Yeah, it was in YouTube.
Who was it? Was it
It was.
an African American man?
I can tell you what they said.
That's
and
not
it
the
will tell
politically
you.
correct
It was talking
term
about
anymore.
labels and labeling him. and how
was it on Todd or BoJack?
on Todd.
Oh, okay. It was Shady Do-Rags. He has
Probably.
multiple videos on BoJack Horseman.
Did you watch that same video?
I'm pretty sure I've seen all of his.
That's
So
awesome.
I
Unless he has a new one out.
I really consider
He's gonna have a new one out because the new season.
Matt, you want to watch that on your phone too right now?
I do actually, if it's out, but I will not.
I actually kind of, just in personality traits, I think Gideon's kind of similar to Todd.
I like to think I am a healthy mixture of Todd and Mr. Peanut Butter.
So Todd seems like really dumb, but he wins.
That's part of it.
He wins everything on accident.
I don't win everything on accident, but I mean,
That's the Mr.
So
Peanut Butter part.
are you asexual?
I am not asexual.
No. So
See the
Mr. Peanut Butter.
similarities.
I'll describe Mr. Peanut Butter. He's this happy dog who.
I know Mr.
Sad
Peanut
dog.
Butter.
I'm a happy dog.
Yeah.
I say that was the second episode of the latest season. I've only seen it once though, so.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Shut the hell up.
Okay, it's in the trailer. If it helps. Okay, I'll continue.
She doesn't want to leave him. She's about to start yelping again. Okay, so
Like reviewing the restaurant.
they abuse their dogs.
The Denny dog. Denny dog.
So, Mr. Peanut Butter, I think Gideon combines like the dumb, like lazy aspects of Todd, but like also
Todd's not okay.
the like
I'll let you continue.
the happy, naive aspects of Mr. Peanut Butter than the self-destructive aspects of BoJack.
See, I don't want to mention how I am very similar to BoJack as well, but you had to bring it up.
The other day, Gideon showed up to the bar. The one time he doesn't work.
Are you talking about Saturday?
Yes.
Let's not talk about this.
He got super drunk and then yelled, "Apartheid!"
Yeah. And he said African American on podcast. I'm picking up some vibes from this guy that
I was gonna send my
He's
parents
actually
the link to this.
He's allowed to say
podcast.
anything he wants because he's Native American.
You have to belong to a certain tribe to actually be like considered.
And which one are you?
I'm no
BoJack tribe, baby.
Mexican.
Are you Mexican?
I am of Mexican descent.
That's cool. Do you know what?
You know what's actually kind of racist?
What?
So my mom got her parents the Ancestry.com thing or one of those things, and so you get a map of everything. It says like the percentage of whatever, and I don't remember. My grandmother was like, I have it written down somewhere, but I'm just gonna throw out a number and it's either right or wrong. But it's like 70% Native American, and so on the map, North and South America all the same color. So we don't know where Native American.
Oh, okay.
But then on my grandfather, it's like Franco-Italian, and like it's specifically like that region of Europe, or like the Iberian Peninsula is a little bit, or quite a bit actually, Spanish. And so like I'm like, okay, you can be that accurate with that, but like you could be Inuit or
Native Americans don't have as good of records.
No, it's not so much. It's DNA. They like check your chromosomes stuff.
But wouldn't they have to like keep records to know from where you?
I guess that's a fair point to know what to base it off of.
Right.
But
I feel like a lot of the DNA
there
was mixed with.
There are probably enough people because other places can do it. I've seen people's screenshots on like Facebook and stuff, and it's more detailed.
Maybe they're just making things up.
But like, I mean, there's a huge difference between being like an Inuit, Northern Native Alaskan, being from.
I was gonna put our server to a test.
Let's switch the shifts now.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, I'll get the Super Slam, and then can I get like no cheese on anything? I can't remember what it comes with, but it was pretty good, so that should be good.
Incan. I got that.
Okay, sorry.
Nice.
What's that?
How do you want the eggs?
I'll do scrambled this time.
You like your eggs.
We didn't mean to sound disappointed. We're excited to have you as a server too.
I'm not worried about that.
Are we your first table of the
Yes.
morning? I was saying I've been up late. Cool. I will. What is the Super Slammer? Or am I allowed to ask?
2 pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 sausages, and hash browns for $5.99.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. How do you want your eggs?
Scrambled as well.
I'll do the exact same thing as him.
Okay.
Which is the exact same.
And then one quick note: could I have no butter on the pancakes?
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else
Can
good with
you take the
I'm good with
butter off
butter.
of his pancakes and put it on my pancakes?
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
I get that question all the time, but with pickles at Tipsy.
All right,
Like,
dude.
can I get no pickle on mine? And they're like, can I have their pickle?
like, what is a defining characteristic of you that wasn't covered in that weird BoJack Horseman thing that no one understands?
Actually, honestly, that
I didn't get any
I like
information
that.
on that.
I love
didn't,
it. It was pretty good.
I don't know. That,
I would say dumb. No, dumb. I act dumb.
Well, what's
a lot.
your horoscope?
basically what
Depends on who you're asking.
what the BoJack Horseman thing essentially was you guys
Gibberish
taking
to-
characters that already nobody knows and then saying,
Okay.
well,
You say nobody knows, but my BoJack Horseman tweet
I'm
got
kinda
like 500
similar.
likes. So
you hit the whole audience on the head.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's a big show.
It's
on the 4th
it
season.
was nominated for an Emmy. Thank you very much. Gotta go
so
get
like
some
fighting a
coffee.
losing battle
Here,
here.
how about this? In middle school, were you cool or uncool?
I wasn't uncool. I don't think.
Okay. Somewhere in the.
I definitely didn't hang out with the it crowd. I guess.
Okay. Were you picked on
But
or
I
were
mean,
you
like,
in the middle?
No, I didn't get picked on.
Okay.
I got a little bit in 6th grade, I guess.
Okay.
But that didn't
Everyone
last
gets
that
picked
long.
on in 6th
Yeah,
grade.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
I was picked on until I knocked some kids out.
I don't
Then-
believe you.
I never knocked anyone
Yeah,
out.
exactly. You got knocked out.
No, I
by
didn't.
Chris Hendon.
I got
No,
punched in the face.
I really beat him in
Tuesday.
that fight.
Was it this past Tuesday? It was this past Tuesday. Did you hear about
punched
this
in
story?
the
Did you not know?
No.
I got punched in the face Tuesday.
By
What
who?
happened?
One of my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah, I
see
saw the big thing on
right
your
here?
face.
Yeah.
Do you see like
Is
a
he wearing
circular
an Aggie
invitation?
ring?
I forgot to tell her to take
it
her
a
ring
girl?
off. Yeah.
Oh, you
I
told
told
her.
her
to punch
she wouldn't. I was like, punch me in the face, and she's like, I will. I was like, I don't think you will. And then
She slammed you.
she's like, I will. It's like, I don't.
You got
think
super
will.
slammed.
I knew she would if I kept saying I didn't think she would. And
Yeah.
then she got me. I was like, dang, you really hit
Let's
me.
do
She's
that
like,
sound
yeah.
effect again.
That was
Yeah, I
really
think it was-
good.
Yeah.
All right, now do it when I go like this.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2.
Wait, at the
Ready?
same time or
One,
like
yeah.
after?
1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh, that's a lot.
Dude, can we
1, 2.
new segment? New segment.
News segment. What? Okay, what's the news?
North
Yeah.
Korea
Let's talk
is
about the
doing
news.
all right.
In what way?
Well, we don't.
We just got
Above
reports
so-
back, and everyone there is living way above the poverty line.
I heard they did really well at the Olympics.
They just established a new rule where everyone has to be happy all the time.
Cool.
That's great.
It is.
If you smile, it'll affect your mood.
I hear they give kids free candy, like everywhere you go.
That's not so
It's
good.
healthy candy though.
Oh, that is good then.
Yeah.
There's such a thing.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that funny meme
Is there
where
such a
it
thing
says,
as quality, good healthy
it's the
candy?
football player. Like, God, this guy's got pads on, and he goes it's like doing an interview, and something about they were defeating us in the former part of the game, but then come this latter portion, things turned around. Or, I don't remember the wording, but
Dude, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I don't know what's
Why
happening.
is your voice a different intonation than it normally is, and why are you going down this long tangent?
what's going on?
I think it's time
I'm
we
gonna
have
turn
an
that franchise
intervention.
around 360 degrees.
Dude, I am so lost.
We couldn't find any other guests. This is the only one you could find.
You didn't like my Jason Kidd? I think it's Jason Kidd quote.
Oh,
Did
one
you
thing you
hear?
should know about me and Michael, every time I say yes to quotes at the bar, it's because it's not worth explaining or being like, no. I don't know anything about famous people
are you
or
telling
quotes.
Michael this or me?
I'm telling you. I don't know anything about
I
famous
didn't know this
people or
either,
quotes.
so
Oh.
he's telling both of us.
A lot of times people say things, I'm like, yeah, but I've seen that.
Dude,
and then
Gideon,
like,
you
the
had
conversation
to bring your
ends
loud
there.
dog.
Harley,
Stop. Don't do that. You're going to make him go nuts.
You're fine.
not yelling.
Don't listen to him.
poor dude. Poor dude.
All right, Gideon, I just want to know one thing about you. Just tell me anything.
I play multiple instruments.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah.
What do
I
you
feel
play?
like he's lying.
I play the bass guitar. Have you not seen me like? Okay.
No.
Mainly the bass guitar.
Okay.
I play the guitar decently well enough.
What type of guitar do you like to play?
I prefer the bass.
Okay.
That's the one I have, I guess, the most fun playing.
But
I
do-
enjoy guitar also, but I mean like.
Are you like acoustic guy, electric?
Oh, electric.
Okay, that's tight.
I can play both because it's the same instrument.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what I mean? But just different styles, I guess. I can play the drums decently well as well.
This
I
is
have a
incredible.
mandolin that I can play. I like 2 songs on. I have a harmonica that I used to be able to play.
Do you know this
My nipple
guy?
just falling down, I think.
What? I don't know. I don't
Mary Had a
know.
Little Lamb, that's what it was. I need to get back into my harmonica.
I
I want to
don't-
get a banjo.
Okay.
Takes a lot of practice.
Tempted to get, yeah. And like, you know that banjo on Whisper Sisters' wall?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Have you seen the video of the guy who's like, but I can play songs on the mandolin. He's really sick, and he's like a mandolin
No, I haven't
solo.
seen that.
He's like,
I want
and it's a really good song. But
I dig it.
do you ever feel like when you play the mandolin, it hurts your ears and you want to put it down?
Like, euthanize the mandolin?
That's a better way of looking at what I just said.
No.
That's cool.
No. I haven't played in a while, but I started up again the other week. Playing, not the mandolin, but like just starting with the bass and then get back into the guitar and all that. Hopefully I can clean my room instead of my electric drum set and get back into that. I used to be able to, I need to practice and I could again, play every part of Shoot to Thrill by Shook Me All Night Long. That's Shoot to Thrill. They both start SHOO. Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
Is that a pretty intense drum song?
Not really. There are parts that are really fun, but like pretty basic for the most part, with a few little like.
Have you ever done a drum solo?
I've done my own little whatever, just messing around on
Yeah.
it. It's fun.
Do you record anything?
I want to, but I need internet in my apartment to do that.
Do you have internet in your
Not
apartment?
right now. I'm gonna get on my roommate about transferring the payment thing to me.
You can have some of our internet.
Send it over.
Just take some with
Just
you.
email
when
it
you
to.
go.
Darn it.
You don't have an email either?
No, well, I need internet to access my email and download the
No, just bring some home. We'll give you like Tupperware or something. And
Okay.
then, yeah. You can
Oh,
use
okay,
that to
I'll
get the
stop. I'll
email.
stop by the house after instead
Alright.
of going straight to my apartment.
Unless you're too tired, then you don't have to get it.
I'm fine.
Okay. Ethan, I want to check in with you. You've been looking super bad. What's that all about? Like, you used to look good, but recently you've been looking terrible.
Like what looks
These are
bad?
shades.
Just all the time. I don't know what it is.
Oh, you're growing out to be shaggy. That's what
Yeah.
it is. You're right.
Smart, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
It's
need to
like-
go shopping for.
When we go to the drive-in and stuff, it's like I take special care to keep my distance from you because I don't want people to see me like. Oh my goodness!
Man, that was fast. It's amazing what happens at 5:30 in the morning.
Thank
I
you.
guess it's 6 now. Is it 6? I don't want to look at my phone and offend Mr. Sensitive.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Hey, do you guys have any tapatio?
What's that?
Tapatio, like hot sauce.
Tabasco or
Tabasco works for me.
Can I get Cholula?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sorry to be complicated, but I get enough.
So let me get
Tabasco
back to what I was saying. Sometimes I go through my like old library of pictures of you, and I'm like, wow, like that guy used to look good. And then I go downstairs and I see you, and I would go and say something to you, but I see you, and then I go back upstairs, and I just forget what I was gonna say. I decided it wasn't worth it.
Maybe he looks so good you're stunned by his beauty. That's what it is.
No, wait, I'm not thinking of you. I'm thinking of my grandparents. It's not you. That was it.
Dude, I'm not sure if I'm so confused right now by everything. I'm genuinely like
Even.
in outer space
Oh
right
yeah,
now
you slept last night. Just kidding.
Dude, why is there a dog barking here?
because that's our dog that we left out there. Are we having a conversation? What is happening here?
Ethan, wake up. I got plenty of sleep because, unlike you guys, I slept through my alarm. And
No, I did not.
I actually set it for weekdays only. That's why I didn't wake up.
You know, you want to hear what happened with my alarm?
Yeah.
I woke up 5 hours prior to it.
What time?
I woke up at 10 a.m.
That's because you were on speed. All right, let's talk about Adderall.
Let's do it.
I never want to have this conversation with you again, Ethan. You sound like you're on Adderall. Enter Ethan. No, I took it 2 days ago. Or no, I took it a day ago. And then I go, what's the half-life of Adderall? And then you go, oh, okay, I guess you're right. and then we repeat that 4 times on different occasions, and you forget every time because your brain is damaged from taking Adderall.
Brain's not damaged.
Are you sure? Let me see that.
I get you.
You're not making a good case for yourself.
I'm just gonna move some eggs over here because I realized I like to do this little trick with my pancakes. I can't do it.
You ever like make a sandwich out of the
Yes,
pancakes?
always.
Always.
All right,
I've never
so
done it.
what do you guys usually talk about when you do like podcasting, Denny's?
Dude, here's a question I have for you, Gideon. Where did you grow up?
San Antonio, Texas, home of the five-time NBA champion San Antonio Spurs. Also the best city in Texas, possibly America.
And are your parents together?
Yes, they are.
Does that suck?
I only get one Christmas, so I guess.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Thought so.
Hey, Ethan, I just wanted to apologize for all those things I said about your physical attractiveness earlier.
Did
Don't
you
worry
mean
about
them?
him. He's fine.
I don't want to get into that, but
He's a big boy.
Oh my god.
You're getting a little too big if you ask me.
Dude, this is so
you used to
hard.
look so much better.
This is
Remember when he was skinny and like we would.
What time is it? Is it 6? I need to figure out how long I've been awake.
It's like 6:15.
I went to bed 23 hours ago.
Gideon, you're functioning a lot better than me right now.
I get weird when I'm tired. I get like
That
hyper.
looks bomb.
Yeah.
I'd be like jumping up and down at the bar, exhausted, and everyone's just waiting to leave and like getting being way too much. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is how I get when I'm tired. Until a certain point, and then I'm just like falling asleep.
So today,
Don't talk with your mouth full. No, okay, that's your podcast.
That's right. This is my podcast. And as the host,
So, Michael, where are you from? we
I'd like
talked
to-
about you a little bit. Where are you from again? He told me like how y'all met and stuff, but I don't remember.
It's such a complicated story, but I'm really glad you asked.
it's not complicated. Michael was cute, and I approached him.
What were you gonna say? Were you gonna say something?
I was going to take us into another really confusing segment. Well, this time, not only was it going to be confusing to me, but I was going to work so hard to confuse myself to the point where you guys just dissipate into dust, and I get to eat all of
No,
your slammers.
please.
Listen, I wrote down a topic. I just to find it. I found it. Ethan not working at Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, I heard you. Did you quit?
So let's talk about that.
When was
Gideon.
that? I heard someone ask you something, and you're like, "Oh, it's my last shift," and I was like, "Wow, Ethan doesn't tell me about his life anymore."
What do you think about Ethan getting fired from Olive Garden?
Oh, did you
Gideon?
get fired or did you quit?
I put in my 2 weeks for sure.
Okay, and then they fired you?
No.
What do you think about that?
I think he deserved it. He had it coming.
What makes you say that?
Because I've seen you. I watch you a lot of times. Most of the time. It's pretty much
We used
all
to
I
watch
do.
you more before
Pretty
this.
much all I do when I'm
recent
not at
change.
work, and then when we're working together, it's all I do while I am at work.
Still
But
takes
you're
10%.
just no, you're you're too good for that place. They're like, this dude is a world class waiter, and
They let you go so that you could go to
they
a
say he
better
could
restaurant.
flourish. He could flourish in other places.
Now, if
You know-
I'm not mistaken, they
We're just,
sent your resume directly to,
Mr. Trump himself to work in the tower, his personal waiter.
and you. What was that? Your response when you found out about that was, "Yippee, yippee, my dream job!" Right?
I heard he cried.
You did cry.
Actually, I didn't hear it. I heard him cry because I was watching.
No. I heard him
Guys,
cry. Who was crying about, like, he was talking to his dad or something, he was
Oh.
crying too.
I hear him crying right now.
Are you okay? You're being subtle, but not subtle enough.
I like how the dynamic is that y'all are good friends. We've become pretty good friends. We don't know each other that well. We've met, we've talked a bit, but we're both friends enough with you that we're both just making fun of you now.
The one that was
Also, your
friends-
personality is kind of like
Gone
why
right
wouldn't
now.
we?
It's gone. All of these,
I'm
like,
pretty gone right now. Not
all of
really.
these, like,
I am sharp as a
humorous,
tack.
like, haha, hypothetical, like, this and that. My brain's just like, as soon as it becomes outside of the scope of my immediate reality, my brain is like, no, like you can't follow that train of
Ethan,
thought.
how are you? Come on.
What were you gonna ask?
I don't know. Just from being tired?
You want to know how long my penis is? It's 3 1/4 inches flaccid, right?
Okay.
Again, I was gonna share this link to my parents, but
Oh. Well, you brought this on me.
Variety is the spice of life, but syrup is the sauce of dreams.
Denny's. Torture your dog.
You know, there is no other English word that ends with MT. Or I should say, there's only one English word that ends with the letters MT, and it's dreamt.
What about dreamt?
There's only one that ends with it.
It's not English. That's, I think, Prussian.
No, it's Ethan-ish.
Yeah, Prussian. Aren't you King Ethan?
You are King Ethan.
I am King
Question
Ethan.
or-
That's interesting you bring that up. So
Oh,
Gideon
gosh.
asked me a question in the car,
Okay,
Michael.
good.
And I said, let's save it for the podcast. So
Oh,
Gideon-
yeah. What's this whole live stream thing? What are you doing? What's going on?
So basically, I'm taking a picture of myself once a day, every day, for a month straight. And I'm going to try and put them all together at the end and make like a big collage.
Okay.
And no one's ever done anything that crazy.
That was the funny part of that video. I don't know when you posted that.
Yeah, it was like a couple weeks ago.
You said, no one's ever done this before? And I was like,
Now we're talking about Killam's video. Something about live stream. What is it called? Something live stream I did live for 7 days or something.
yeah. And he's like, no one's ever done this before. And I'm like, what? Like a lot of people have done more than this.
The whole point for you to watch that was to just see what it looked like for like a YouTuber. Someone
I
who
noticed that.
arguably could even not even be from the new age of YouTubers, like an old age, a classical YouTuber doing something like that.
Yeah. Did you set an alarm for the time?
No.
Okay.
Let me see what we're at. Nope.
I remember.
Sony cameras only go for 30 minutes at a time.
Oh, really?
Ethan, dude, you put a dead battery in here?
No.
Why just turn off?
Don't,
quiet.
you are the one who said it.
What a
I turned
joker.
it on.
I don't know what to tell you.
Did we not get any of this?
We have this camera angle.
Oh, okay. And that one's good.
Yeah, I don't know why I turned it off.
What time is
Camera
it?
angle. Do you like splice it together or anything, or you just upload both?
Yeah, I like switch back and forth. Maybe it's been 30 minutes.
Do you like watch it and decide when to split it back and forth, or just like every 5 minutes?
No, I actually do it manually. I'm
Alright.
pretty meticulous about it.
It's your art. It's your baby. I appreciate that. Y'all seen Joker? That was a really good movie.
I haven't seen
Didn't
it. Michael doesn't get
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch any movies basically this whole year because
See, Joe.
of copyright stuff. Michael, will you actually tell him what you're doing?
Fair enough. Yes, I would like to know if you don't mind sharing that.
Do you not
information.
understand it?
I was told a while ago. I don't remember what it was. That was the thing. Oh, okay. You were. Explain it.
Basically, I'm just live streaming my life for a year straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Just because, basically.
Okay. It had nothing to do with the "this has never been done before" thing. Or.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's kind of stemmed from that. And then
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
hey, I'm gonna do this.
It was
Because
like
why not?
half no one had done it, and then half I was like, oh, I'm in a good position to do it, so I should do it.
Righteous. How many day? What day is this?
This is like, I think I have like 70 something days left.
You don't have that number memorized? I guess it's like your age. After you turn like 20 something, you're like, oh no, I'm 20 something.
I have,
So you're like, it's 70 something
I have like 2 months left, basically.
for a whole year.
I started on January 1st.
So it's not day 70 something.
I have like 70 something left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I misheard you.
You're good.
Right on.
You go out there and take
Right
care of
on.
the dog.
I think if I go out there, it's just gonna feed into it.
I was just kidding.
I just want to say to, I think Shelby, if she ever sees this, I'm holding my fork semi-correctly.
I've been eating with my hands. Have you guys noticed that?
No.
You're gonna enjoy watching
hear-
that when you
wanna
go
hear
back and
this
edit
series?
this, Michael. Yes. Can you put that?
You eat with your hands most of the time, anyways.
There you go, bud.
You always
like
make
this.
like sandwiches out of your fish sticks and stuff.
What fish sticks? Dude, I haven't had a fish stick in so long.
So long that you forgot how you eat them.
But, yeah. My brain did the thing.
I think I'm gonna make it through this whole podcast without pain.
I have not.
Not good for my bladder.
Let's talk about this. If you were alive when the Black Plague happened, and
I'd be fine. I'm brown.
your cousins, your uncle and their nephew and stuff, they all got it.
I'm my uncle's nephew.
Would you support the town blocking their doors in and just
like
stuffing them up until they die?
Quarantining them?
Yeah. Or would you be against it?
I'd have to see the effects of the Black Plague. I'd have to see someone like dying from the Black Plague, and then I don't know. I'd take it from there. Yes. I don't know,
Depends
man.
on if me and my cousins hook up. Because if we hook up, like,
Then what?
then I would want them to be like around, you know. But
Look,
if like they reject my advances, then like yeah, we can lock them up.
That leads me to my next subject. Have either of you guys ever taken a cash advance?
No, have you, Gideon?
A cash advance?
It's like a credit card withdrawal of money?
No, I know. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what I've done in my life.
Gideon,
For a second, never mind.
Gideon is taking a break from school right now.
Yes.
Similar to me.
You're going down a bad path, Gideon.
No, I'm like 3 or 4 classes from graduating.
It's really disappointing.
Tomorrow, hopefully, while I'm finishing doing stuff at the bar, I'm gonna register for an English class next semester at Blinn. Making money moves. Not really. Today was a money move.
So why don't you guys share your opinions about what you learned from school?
See, I enjoyed what I was studying. My major.
What'd you study?
I was a physics major when I entered Texas A&M University.
Cool.
And I didn't really enjoy the first semester because there was a lot of stuff I already knew. I enjoyed working the problems and stuff. Like, I didn't really learn a lot, but I did enjoy doing the physics and, like, being good about it and like, oh, okay, this is cool. I mean, because the problems are always something new and something I never thought about, you know, for the most part. Like, there was one problem, just as an example. It's like a block is hanging on a string, a bullet hits the block and is embedded. How high up does the block go? And, like, it was cool being able to know if you were given this, this, and this. Oh, okay, the block will do, like...
And were you able to accurately...
Oh, yeah, I got it right. I'm amazing. I was amazing. Not anymore. Anyways.
That's you and Ethan both, dude.
You talking about my looks again? Because that one actually applies with physics.
So then, I don't know, then I just got lazy, fell behind, and like, it was cool when I understood it, it was cool, and like, when I put in the time to understand it, it was cool, but then I was lazy and didn't put in the time, and then fell behind. Switched to math, and I enjoy math as well. I mean, that's part of why I enjoyed physics, because there was a lot of math. And then, so I enjoyed a lot of the classes I was taking, the math classes.
Michael had a really good experience. He
So, like-
studied something really useful. Would you like to share a little bit about it, Michael?
I don't want to tell you guys too much because it would spoil your opportunity to learn it yourselves.
Damn.
Fair enough.
Can you say something about it?
Grotianism.
What do
He
you say?
studied international relations
Okay.
for like a year.
How was that?
He
was
already
good.
he got his master's in 1 year.
I can tell you, yeah, I'm a master now. And my dog is outside freaking out.
I
Because
feel
I'm a
really
bad
bad
master.
for him, but I think it's gonna make it worse if I go out there and then come back in.
You can see me. He sees me right now. Holy. I'm right here. You can't see me.
Wow.
All right, so dude, you're not working at Olive Garden. What are you gonna do with all your extra time?
I've never worked at Olive Garden. Where are you?
You.
Oh! Talking to Michael, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ethan.
Michael, you quit Olive Garden. What are you gonna do now? I don't know. I never worked there. So.
What about you, Ethan? You quit at Olive Garden. So what are you going to do now?
Wait, did you work there?
Okay, so now I think I'm going to. I have a lot of stuff I'm working on right now.
Oh my god. I have a lot of stuff I'm working on right now.
Yeah, so I've got like some essays to write and some pictures to take and edit, and then I've got
Oh, yeah, you're going to
some
Indianapolis.
like I'm applying for this retroactive withdrawal.
So wait, have I been looking at that camera and sighing for no reason? Apparently.
Only some of your size.
Did you look at the camera? I feel like you were looking at us during that.
Anyways.
Gideon,
Sorry.
another rule is you have to eat all of your food by the time the timer's over.
You're in less trouble than me, man. I'm in.
My stomach shrank. I've only had 2 slices of pizza all day.
I can help anyone here.
About-
Because I'm starving.
3 Red Bulls, probably. Ooh, I forgot about the glass. Probably 3.5-ish.
Gideon, if you need
And
help with
some water.
anything, I will help you. Gladly.
I don't think I can finish the pancakes. I can do that, but...
All right, let's talk about the NBA.
Okay.
Okay, give me as much pancake as you want me to eat, because I'm going to eat it.
Okay, hold on.
I don't like the direction it's headed in.
Why?
I liked watching the NBA when I was a kid.
It was,
Because-
I feel that.
What's that?
Because players weren't getting
Because
12 free throws, 18 free throws a game.
yeah, that really pisses me off.
Dude, James Harden shot 2 for 19, 3 for 19 from the three-point line. Still had 29 points because he shot 12 free throws.
It's not the same game
I
anymore.
think I can do this.
Sweet.
I will update you.
Ethan, what are your thoughts on this
Oh
situation?
gosh, wow. Anyways,
You think we should have more free throws or what?
it was like 5 years ago. I actually looked this up a little while ago. So like 5 years ago, the Spurs had like a top 3 defense in the league, holding their opponents to. Okay, this might be like 10 years ago. They were one of like 2 or 3 teams to hold their opponents to under 90 points. Now, if you hold your opponent to under 110, that's like good defense.
I agree.
It's crazy. People don't appreciate defense, which is half the game.
Because of
That's
that,
why DeJounte's gonna win MVP.
I actually quit watching the NBA when I was born. And I haven't watched any
Did you say
professional
born
games.
or bored?
When I was born.
Born with the.
I was born normally.
Jason Bourne?
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
He's always
I only
bored.
had a couple things wrong with me.
Michael, how old are you? In dog years.
100 and... What's the calculation?
I'm 7-ish. That's
7 times. I think I'm 100.
154.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's the one thing that my brain can't
Did you
do
account for
right
the fact that every 1/7 of the year is another year? How many sevenths of the year has it been since your birthday? So roughly how
On the
many?
numbers, Ethan.
How many? A little under 2 months has it been?
now. One. He's 155.
Oh, your birthday was. Don't tell me. It's October. It's late October. Early or late. Dude, I'm tired. 10, 9, 8. August.
No.
Late August, early September.
No, it was late July.
I'm making a mess over here.
You need help?
6, 7,
Yeah.
July. It was late July? You said?
Yeah.
8, 9. Okay, yeah. He's 55 and a half-ish. Could have specified that, but whatever. You did it.
Did you bring anything you wanted to talk about?
Not really.
Guys.
I didn't know what to expect.
I just realized something.
Excuse me.
We've been
pardon.
doing this
Sorry, Mom.
podcast for the majority of it. And
The majority of you.
the podcast.
Okay, you are 100% correct.
And my contributions to this conversation have probably been worse than my contributions to any conversation that I've been a part of in a long time. Besides when I'm playing League of Legends with you, which has its own comedic, like,
No, it doesn't. It's
You
not funny at all.
had a busy day at the bar. That'll be your excuse.
It's just you saying words that don't mean anything. Like, they're not even in a funny way. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm excited. So turn it
I
up,
can
Ethan.
finish. I have to force
Turn it
myself
up?
to do
Let's hear something.
I'm racist. I don't like white people.
All of
I
them?
don't like the 100-meter dash.
I don't
Not
like
mine.
I like
but-
that one too.
I don't like the 78,000 meter dash. Because it's 78,000 meters,
It's 78.
but why
kilometers.
do they make you dash it? That's such a stupid rule. They say you can't stop sprinting the whole time or else they shoot you. And it's 19,
Here's a good question. Is that
1860s, and I'm Harriet Tubman.
is that guy
Don't make me laugh like that.
who ran the sub 2 hour marathon? Would you consider him?
Yeah.
Would you consider him sprinting the whole race?
That's a great question.
Is he sprinting the whole race?
No. To run a marathon in under 2.
No, he's not sprinting at all.
Is sprinting running as fast as you can? Because that changes depending on how tired you are, right?
Dude, I also
After
think
you
there's
sprinted for 10 minutes, you can sprint. It's just not going to be as fast as when you...
there's also like mechanics of sprinting that are distance than the mechanics of long distance running.
Yeah, okay, that's
And
fair.
so, like, the way he's running is absolutely not a sprint.
I saw that video, and I think... Was he the only one that did sub 2 hours? Or... Because there were people, like,
Yeah,
right behind him.
the fastest anyone had ever gone
No,
before.
there were
was-
people right behind him, though. They looked like they were only
no,
like...
those were his pacers. They swapped in his teams.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
The second
Then
fastest
I need to delete your tweet
marathon
real quick.
ever.
I was like, people are amazing. Those guys are like 8 seconds behind him.
Did you really say that? Yeah. That is a really stupid tweet.
No, it's a funny tweet because people think it's ironic.
I don't think it has any likes, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Leave it up.
I'll leave it up.
You know, you're going to feel bad
Own it.
about taking that down.
You know why I made
It's like that Instagram post that you put up, and then you're like, oh, I only have 20 likes in 80 minutes. And then you're like, I should take this down. And then, like, right after you take it down, you're like, that was a silly thing for me to do.
I cannot relate to that at all. Yes, I can.
Gideon, would you
not what
masturbate
that's
on
in.
camera for $2,000 with your travel and food covered?
If
I was gonna send the link to this video to my parents.
you could do it multiple times,
This took a turn.
Because someone has approached me and Michael and offered this to us.
$2,000 is a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, but it's a good amount of money. For something as simple as that.
What's your mom's email address?
I'd
Don't
have to
say.
look it up.
Don't.
I'm not gonna say it on something that's gonna go on the internet.
also it
1-800
Gideon's mom
555.
at AOL.
mommy.
How much time do we have for you guys to finish your food?
Almost done, bro. Do I need to like start scarfing? Because I'm pretty full.
Dude, I'm still really hungry.
Ethan, you're not allowed to eat more food until you contribute something.
The worst part about me going to Denny's is I always think I need to save space for Denny's. And then I get here and I order this big meal. Like, this is 2 plates of food. And I'm like, oh, I need more food. Didn't I order a second meal last time?
You did that kettle.
I did that kettle too.
That was
Sometimes I
impressive.
really underestimate the like amount of food my body needs.
I love food.
You want to make some of that butter, Gideon? You mind if I jump in that?
Yeah, go
Thank
for
you.
Ooh. Oh, my fork. My mouth was on my fork, and then my fork was
So here's something interesting, guys. I want to talk about this Airbnb we recently did.
Get some cooties.
They're gone. They're not there right now.
Are you sure that they just don't have their car there? Maybe they.
Their truck was there.
Okay, but
And their
maybe.
truck was not there at 5 a.m. when we arrived at our house.
Maybe.
That was a really interesting Airbnb guess. I'm sure we're going to get a horrible review.
I think they might have just left because the game was at 11 in the morning, and they didn't know if they were gonna hang out, party, and stay the night.
The last guest that we had.
They probably left the game early, cleaned up, did whatever, and then just left. You know.
Maybe.
I will say that they
And
didn't.
I don't think it'll have that much to do with your house as much as just the game being relatively a blowout.
Did we lose?
No, we won by
Oh.
we won by 25. We more than doubled their points.
We one thing
We
to keep in
doubled
mind is that
most
I didn't get any messages from them, and usually we're in contact. So that was an outlier.
The last guest we had,
On the podcast or in
no,
your
in our
Airbnb?
Airbnb.
Okay.
We didn't know very much about him. We just knew his name was also Michael, but
Just
we
like yours.
saw that he had a Tesla in our driveway,
Oh dang!
and we were like, "Holy shit! This guy drives a Tesla, and he's staying in our house that has spray paint and like fruit snacks stapled to the wall."
Whoa! I don't. Where are the food snacks at?
I ate all of
remember
them. They were for emergencies only.
Okay.
There are some sour cream chips that are going to be stapled there pretty soon.
Which I can't eat. Michael got them for me as a gift, and then he's like, "You aren't going to accept my gift?"
Bring them to the bar.
I don't think I'm allowed to.
I was-
Michael's really weird about gifts.
You have to eat them off the wall.
I don't remember if I was napping or if I was sleeping because my sleep schedule was so off. But I was like lying in bed and my phone buzzed, and I looked and it was a message from Shelby, and it was like 8:30, 9, She said, "Hey, do you want the rest of my food?" I just got up, got dressed, walked over, walked in. I was like, "Where it at?" So if you ever have food you need to get rid of,
Do you guys live really close
I live really close.
to Shelby?
No, to the bar. Oh, she was at work. My bad. I did not specify that. She was managing that night.
What about, where does she live close to you? Outside the bar?
No.
No,
Okay.
she lives a good distance from me.
She lives like
Have you been to her? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
She
you
lives
pick
like
that?
approximately like
lives in-
1.73 kilometers northeast of Gideon's location, which is like
All these.
Did you
80
pick,
meters
That's not-
due
Did you
Did you
west.
pick your
of-
home because it was close to the bar?
Partly. It was mainly I needed. So, when I got hired, I was living in a house with my friends, and they were all going to graduate in May. And I got hired at the bar in late November. So almost a month from now, will be 2 years at the bar. Got hired, worked there, and then I started thinking like, man, I need to figure out where to live next year because I knew I was gonna still be here. So man, I need to either find a roommate or figure just something out. And my current roommate Jared, who used to work at the bar with me, we were out for someone's birthday or something like that, and we were at Dud's, I believe. And he was just like, "Hey, what are you doing for housing next year?" I was like, "Nothing. Why? What's up?" And he has a similar situation. His roommate was moving out because he was graduating. I said, "Oh, what's the rent?" And he said 200. I said, "I'm in." He said 75. I was like, oh,
275?
275.
That's so
So
cheap.
yeah, I was like under 300. Not each, obviously.
Yeah. That's insane, man.
Some people will be like, yeah, 275, and they're like, total? I'm like, no.
That's
yeah.
nuts.
I think they raised it a little bit.
We should have lived there, dude. You know how much I spent on rent?
None? Zero?
Gosh.
Is it zero? No? For this house? 700.
Close.
Really?
900.
Oh wow. Sheesh. Yeah, so like on a really good night at work, I will have my rent
That's
at the
nuts.
end of the night.
You have your rent right now?
I don't know. I haven't counted my money and like totaled it up.
Ethan has your rent.
I have both of our rents.
Nice.
I don't have that much.
Oh, I mean, I can pay my rent right now. If you're asking, do I have my rent after?
No,
I'm
yeah,
working?
yeah.
If that's
I just meant holding it right now.
On me?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I have $100 bill in my wallet right now, and then multiple 20s and a 50. So yeah. Plus, it's part of my tip out.
Guys, this is
What do you think about the fact that Ethan's about to complain?
What do you think about the fact that it's mainly been you and me talking?
I like it,
I do too.
but I wish that Ethan would talk more.
Me too.
I'm not gonna complain.
That sounded like a complaint within itself.
It was. That
like
was
me
me
saying-
saying this.
I won't lie to you.
No, that was like me saying this. That what that meant was this.
Yeah.
If I can't complain, then I'm not gonna talk.
That's what it sounded like. All right, we'll say
I just want to
something.
say for the camera, because I don't think it's been specified. I've mentioned it. We've alluded to it. I woke up at 10:30 in the morning after about 3 hours of sleep.
3 days ago,
No, almost 24 hours.
He walked.
Monday.
He walked from
Saturday morning.
Santa Clara, California, to
10:30.
here in that time span.
I think I peed. I don't even know if I peed after I woke up, but I mean, I woke up. I had to have peed. Maybe I peed before I went to bed and didn't pee after. Either way, if I peed after I woke up, I have not used the restroom since. If I peed before, I also have not used the restroom since. And I am horrified, actually, a little bit. Just
Are you
a little
still
bit.
doing that thing where you pee chunks and stuff? Or?
No.
Just little cubes?
No, I'm not doing
Little
that
cubes.
thing.
That was a BoJack reference.
See, I sided the camera.
I want to say
It was like a fourth barrier type
season
thing.
5,
I was
episode
like
7.
interacting with the camera like The Office.
Sometimes two people are talking to me.
It's
and
the episode
neither one
after
of them
Free Churro.
is saying anything I care about.
One
That's how I
time
know
I
it.
watched this
And I just wish I
Marvel
was
movie
somewhere else.
and-
One